Hello, Brad here from 999 KnowHow. In this video, I'll be going through the basic steps of life support for children following the latest UK guidelines. I'll guide you through the step-by-step process of delivering basic life support according to UK guidelines, including performing an initial assessment and using a defibrillator safely, all while keeping the 6 P's in mind. So, let's get started. The goal of basic life support for children is to maintain breathing and circulation in emergencies where a child's heart or breathing has stopped. Unlike adults, children often experience respiratory problems before a cardiac arrest, so your approach is slightly different. The key steps include recognising cardiac arrest, performing an initial assessment, delivering rescue breaths and then chest compressions, and using a paediatric automatic external defibrillator. Before taking any action, it's crucial to perform an initial assessment. Ensure your surroundings are safe for both you and the child. Move the child to a safe area if necessary. Gently tap or shake the child while asking, "Are you okay?" Use a head tilt, chin lift or jaw thrust method to maintain an open airway. Look, listen and feel for normal breathing for no more than 10 seconds. If the child is found not to be breathing or only gasping, immediately begin rescue breaths and then start chest compressions. Shout for help. Ensure somebody calls 999 while you begin CPR. If you're alone, put your phone on speaker and follow the dispatcher's instructions. For children, always begin basic life support with 5 rescue breaths. Tilt the child's head back, lift the chin and pinch the nose shut. Cover the child's mouth with yours and gently blow for about 1 second, watching the chest rise to ensure that air is entering the lungs. Repeat for a total of 5 breaths. If the chest doesn't rise, adjust the head position and try again. These breaths are critical for children, as respiratory failure often leads to cardiac arrest. If the child is unresponsive and not breathing, start chest compressions. Use one hand for smaller children and both hands for larger children. Press down in the centre of the chest, about 1/3 of its depth, it's roughly about 5 centimetres. Perform 15 compressions at a rate of 100 to 100 per minute. Open the airway and give 2 more rescue breaths. Each breath should last around 1 second, ensuring the chest rises to ensure air is entering the lungs. If you're unable or unwilling to give rescue breaths, continue with hands-only CPR. Repeat the cycle of 15 compressions and 2 breaths until further help arrives. Prepare the bag valve mask. Ensure it is for paediatrics and assembled correctly and connected to oxygen if available. Check the mask fits the child's face. Place the mask over the child's nose and mouth, making sure it seals tightly. Tilt the head back slightly and lift the chin to maintain an open airway. Squeeze the bag firmly to deliver 1 breath over 1 second. Watch for the chest rise to ensure that air is entering the lungs. Allow the bag to fully inflate between breaths. Continue delivering 2 breaths after every 15 chest compressions. Each breath should last about 1 second with chest rise to ensure that air is entering the lungs. Once a child in cardiac arrest is confirmed, attaching an AED to them, if available, becomes the next priority. Here's what to do. Attach the pads as shown on the diagram. Listen to audible instructions given by the AED. It will automatically assess the rhythm of the heart and deliver a shock if appropriate. Remember, do not touch or move the child while the AED performs this task. Listen to the AED for further instructions to resume CPR at a rate of 15 compressions to 2 rescue breaths. Most AEDs will give a voice cue on when to perform rescue breaths. Remember, swap rescuers frequently to prevent fatigue and maintain high quality chest compressions. This is known as the pit stop method. AED safety, the 6 P's. When using an AED, safety is crucial. Remember the 6 P's. Wipe away any sweat to ensure that pads stick properly. Avoid placing pads directly over pacemakers. Remove any medication patches. Do not place pads over any piercings. Ensure the child is on a dry surface. Never use a defibrillator near flammable materials. And remember, make sure that nobody is touching the child during any shock delivery. Let's take a quick look at some key medical terms relating to basic life support. Cardiac arrest. This is when the heart abruptly stops pumping blood. Agonal breathing. Gasping breaths occurring during cardiac arrest. AED. An automated external defibrillator. A device used to help restart a heart. CPR. Cardiopulmonary resuscitation. And this is a combination of chest compressions and rescue breaths. Imagine you're at a community event when a child suddenly begins choking on food. The first step is to perform an initial assessment. Quickly check the area to ensure it's safe for both you and the child. Move the child to a safe location if required. Assess responsiveness. Approach the child and gently tap or shake their shoulder while asking, "Are you okay?" Open the airway. Perform a head tilt chin lift maneuver to maintain an open airway. Be cautious not to cause any further harm. Check for breathing. Look, listen and feel for normal breathing. In this case, the child is unresponsive and not breathing. With the airway compromised and the child unresponsive, you immediately shout for help and commence basic life support for children. You deliver an initial 5 rescue breaths, perform 15 compressions in the centre of the child's chest, pressing down to about 5 centimetres, and this should be at a rate of between 100 and 120 compressions per minute. After 15 compressions, open the airway again and give 2 rescue breaths, ensuring the chest rises to ensure air is entering the lungs. Let's quickly recap the key steps for basic life support in children. Assess the scene and ensure it's safe. Check the child's responsiveness and breathing. Call for help immediately if the child is unresponsive. Deliver an initial 5 rescue breaths. Perform 15 chest compressions, then followed by another 2 rescue breaths. And where possible, use an AED. Ensure safety with the 6 P's. Quick, confident action with good CPR and the use of an AED saves lives. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, please like, subscribe and follow us on social media to help support the channel. Have any questions or topics you'd like me to cover next? Let me know in the comments below.